Alright, let's see now. So we'll be starting from now on. We'll be starting off with this loading screen. I think it'll probably just be better. Let's see. We're gonna have FPXCQ versus T and E from from T, of course. It's gonna be a confined space detention with Blink. It seems like we want to aim for a one-man elimination here, but considering the fact that we do have both Batter and Gardner out here, as long as anyone except Batter has been chased, Batter can basically go for literally anyone. Literally anyone, but Batter can just go harass till death. And even better, if Gardner isn't chased, Gardner most likely will become one of the best supports alongside with Batter when it comes to chair rescue or even just balloon rescue overall. But onto the game we go then, shall we? This is the loading screen that no one really... well, I didn't really include it in. But anyways, I ain't coming in right here. It does seem like Regisy from FPXCQ here will immediately deploy down the doll and start rotating as far away as possible. But also realizing that it doesn't really matter if you do pull distance early game or not, because for a spider, mate, it's literally 3 webs and then you're gone. But anyways, fast pallet breaking coming out from here. We're gonna... but apparently there is a quenching effect, so it isn't too bad from there. We do have Mercenary here coming in with a pallet stone, which isn't too bad. I mean, it's kind of... It's not that techy, I guess. But sometimes even if you do get a hit there, it just allows it really just allows the mech to pull away a little bit further. So that doesn't really matter there whether he gets a pallet stun there or not. Now here comes the biggest issue, and the biggest issue really is the fact that Batter is here already, and mech has to be very careful here with the mind games and such. But since this is a 4-man team, we basically know where the hunter's coming from. We genuinely do know where the hunter's coming from. And then Blink hitting the first hit right here, it seems like Batter will become the immediate next hit with 120 web threats on his hands. Spider here, she most likely would need 60 webs. I'd say 3 webs and then Batter will cancel and then another 3 webs somehow. But with Mercenary with a mini support right here, mech won't be able to decode a doll, which is a little bit unfortunate. So the doll will be giving priority right here. That's 2. We're trying to dodge as much as possible. 3, 4 and an immediate hit down. Ooh, it's a bit hard though for Batter. I won't, like, to be fair, it is hard for Batter to predict where Spider will move. And there is a chance for Batter to miss the ball as well, so that isn't too bad. That isn't too bad. But I guess one of the biggest issue here right now is Mercenary is gonna be needed to get rid of these 3 webs here, or as Violetta will just use these for free, which is one of the other issues here as well. So like when Mercenary elbow pads in, we need to elbow pad in and get rid of the webs. Ooh, misses a split right there, but we're gonna go for a normal after half rescue. Sans rotating back here isn't that much of a great choice, but that's a very good first spot. But there's still a speed boost on Bush. We missed the spit. We missed the spit. There is no webs here on Violetta's side, and this is a fast pallet breaking, which is great and all, but you've stalled more than enough time for Batter to get his get at it once again. This is a successful rebound kite, alongside with the fact that there is still 2 more balls nearby. That's been missed as well. We only need a 1-man elimination here. I only wanted a 1-man elimination here, but it does seem like we're going to end up with a 4-man endgame. Cipher machines, they're 2 at 50 and 1 at 94%. Which, I mean, like, overall, it's not too bad. By the time Batter is down, we probably will be at the last Cipher machine, considering there is a mech out on the field. Mech finished her 97% Cipher. Wow, the doll, yeah, she's also utilizing the doll right here. So, ooh, for Batter, right? As long as he can get the web, it's considered good. Oh my lord. Sans contained for so long. But it's also with the fact that he contained at a 110 BPM. That is an average human heart rate. Look at Sisyayo. The Mercenary has 133. It seems like Gardner will be finishing off middle. I don't think Mercy could come rescue. Yeah, it's best for mech to come rescue. It's better for mech to come rescue. But also at the same time, no one's near exit gate. We did get the rescue. It is a pop down, but that's going to be an immediate pop right there. That's second chair and an immediate rescue, which isn't too bad. For Violetta right here, Sans will get immediately blinked down, but after the blink has been used, I mean, we know that this isn't a a trump card, so for the survivors they should be fine. Annie doesn't really have any webs here for a immediate motorway through towards the other gate, so let's congratulate ZQ here for gaining quite a bit of advantage. Moving on to our second half we go. Okay, let's see now. We're gonna have Boy coming out as Bonbon. You rarely see his Bonboning ranking CN server, but this will be a trump card attention with excitement. We're gonna have one Titan on the Mercenary, which is more than enough, and everyone else is actually bringing window vaulting. Seems like they betted right on this one, because if it's a flywheel, it wouldn't really work that well against a Bonbon, I guess. But once again, it really depends on the survivor and the hunter themselves. For Bonbon bringing excitement, I guess it's a good way to counter anti-current, but that's only on the condition that anti-current is chased first, you see. So like, there's a lot to consider right there. There, genuinely speaking, is a lot to consider right there. But moving on to the game we go. Bonbon spawning by the tram spawn. Bonbon spawning by tram spawn? Question mark? Lol. But Haha will be the immediate first chase right here. The spawn location isn't too bad. Putting down that pallet as well. That pallet will have to be destroyed, considering the fact that everyone has window speed boost. I mean, Bonbon doesn't notice himself. Haha is standing by himself right there, trying to locate where the hunter is coming from. From our Bonbon side, it'll be a fast pallet breaking there as well, with one stack of Berserker, which isn't too bad. Haha. Ooh, that is some fast distance pulling though. One spin and another pallet speed boost. It seems like he should be able to rotate towards the next, yeah, he shouldn't be able to get bombed right here. Oh, wait, that landed. Okay, that is not expected. But also at the same time, as long as we dodge these bombs right here, even like Bonbon early game, he doesn't really have that much bombs, especially against anti-current as well. It's just like Bonbon counters anti-current, yes, but anti also counters Bonbon early game mainly. Or mainly with the early game shenanigan, but that's a bomb gone, and that's a missed chip on Anti, but Anti should be able to take a normal hit right here and rotate away as fast as possible. For Bonbon himself, he's not using the excitement just yet, which I do understand, because Anti only used one sweep, one disarm, and she still has like 3 more on his hands. But as we do see here, it's a one chip down scenario. We're gonna get a 1, we're gonna get an immediate excitement, and I'm quite sure he should know that the Anti doesn't have flywheel, considering the fact that there was a fast pallet vault and a window vault used, to be fair with you. Well, maybe not the window vault used, but the pallet vault definitely was used. And then 2.5 cipher machines. This looks pretty good for a Bonbon if he wants to tie. This genuinely looks really good for Bonbon if you really want to tie right here. We're going to deploy a few 10 seconds bomb right here. But for Mercenary, it seems like we're going to go with the after half rescue, which, you know, it's fair. I guess it's fair. Nothing more, nothing less you can do. I guess this is really just the difference between chip hunters and chase hunters. Cause with chip hunters, as long as you sell, it's considered a tie. But with chase hunters, it's the complete opposite. Maybe not Mad Eyes. Mad Eyes is considered as a chip hunter, but like his chase is so bad. Genuinely speaking, it's one of the worst. But let's see here. Mercenary is still crouching on the ground. I guess we're really going to aim for a tie right here. After this sell, there should be 3 cipher machines at 50%. So regardless who gets chased for a second chase, as long as they contain like 20 seconds, I'd say it's more than enough. Because Mercenary cipher in the middle is currently at 70%. So it shouldn't be too bad. Survivors here aren't really good decoding as much. Well, I mean, we do see that Patient left the cipher for a little bit in case of teleport. But now everyone will be pulling away to see. Ooh, we want to pull away for accelerated decoding. As long as they can buy enough time for accelerated decoding to come out, it's always guaranteed a tie. Right, I think that's just the benefit of selling. The moment you sell, no one decodes if the hunter doesn't use his trait. If blink has been used, you can definitely keep decoding, but like whoever is in the middle or the rescuer just has to tell their survivors in which way the survivors are rotating, so then the survivor who is decoding can rotate ASAP away, and the other one just decodes. But the main aim of this game really, for survivors, they have endgame. Right, endgame is always given to survivors regardless of what happens because of accelerated decoding. So as long as you can like stall until endgame for that accelerated decoding, we can see how fast the cipher machines are shaking right here. That's a very good chip. That's a very good chip on towards the entomologist right here. But with one remote control bomb, we should be able to take it home. Ooh, this is completely off limits. Very nicely done by Boy. That was completely off limits, but the Cipher machine is more than enough. Mercenary still hasn't used Tie Turner just yet, so getting from... Well, I mean, it most likely will be a... Oh, well, I think Hop Chair Rescue here should be okay. One elbow pad should allow Mercenary to pull quite a bit of the distance, but he'll only use the elbow pad when Bombman's near him. And that most likely will be the case, but this is a tie game currently for ZQ, which isn't too bad. So ZQ here. For TE, they need a 3-man escape though, but with Mercenary's movement right there, it seems like we're going to go from the back without using as much elbow pads as possible. And there'll be an after half rescue. It does seem, yeah, it will be an after half rescue. For Mercenary right here, if he can like slowly make his way towards the chair without using any elbow pads, that would be the best way to do it. But since it's going to be after half, we might as well save some items for endgame. Ento also does have full item as well. Let's see where Dungeon is. Dungeon is near Patience, near Schoolgate. Ooh, getting Dungeon is a little bit hard here then, if that's the case. But are we're waiting. Oh, we better not get Terror Shocked right here, or else it'll be really bad. Okay, that's a normal rescue, which is fine. That is a remote control bomb, and that's going to be an immediate Cipher pop. That should be a Cipher pop right here, cause oh no, we're waiting for Mercy for full chair for half health. I guess that's fine as well. But for Entomologist right here, she has a huge chance to get out of this area. For Boy, it seems like he's not gonna care about the gate that much. TE Taoxin. I mean, there wouldn't be a teleport used here. There would not be a teleport used here. Let's congratulate the tie for ZQ. They won second round. Oh, moving on towards next one.